Hello and welcome to this jewelry making tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how to make a leather bracelet. So I will use this stripe of leather, black leather, and I will also use a metal slider. I will need some findings and some tools. Let's begin by talking about the tools. I have a pair of pliers here. These are chain nose pliers. As you can see, they are flat on the inside, so they have no teeth. They are built this way so that they do not scratch the surface of the findings. I will use these pliers together with this jump ring opener in order to open and to close my jump rings, but also for other metal parts, such as this ribbon clamp. I will also need a pair of scissors in order to cut the leather. I will use a measuring tape to measure the length of the bracelet, and I will also need some findings. For the ends of my bracelet I will use these ribbon clamps. I will also need some jump rings for the ends of my bracelet, and in order to close the bracelet I will use this lobster claw clasp. Now that we have talked about the findings and the tools, let's start making the bracelet. So as you can see, I have this black leather, and I will cut the piece of leather so that I get a piece of leather the length of my wrist. Let's measure with the measuring tape how long the leather should be. So as you can see here, I put the measuring tape around my wrist, and as you can see, the bracelet should be about 6 inches long. 6 inches would mean, let's see in centimeters, about 16 centimeters, 15 and a half, 16 centimeters. So let's cut a bit of leather that has this length. So as you can see here, we have these 6 inches, and I will cut at this length, I will cut the piece of black leather for my bracelet. I'll put the measuring tape away and also the scissors. So I have this piece of leather with a length of 6 inches. If you want to make a bracelet for men, you can add about 2 inches to the length of the bracelet. So 1 or 2 inches to the length of the bracelet, depending on how big the wrist is. So you can add about 3 centimeters to up to 6 centimeters for a bracelet for men. And now let's begin making the bracelet. I will take one of those clamps, metal clamps, and I will put them on the end of my bracelet. With the chain nose pliers, I will grab the clamp and press it on the piece of leather, like this. this way. So now the clamp has been pressed on the end of the bracelet. I will take one of those jump rings, and in order to open it, I will grab it with my pliers, and with the jump ring opener I will open the jump ring like this. I will put the jump ring through the ribbon clamp, and I will take the lobster claw clasp and put it on the jump ring. Now I will grab the jump ring and close it. Like this. And the end of my bracelet is finished. And now let's add the ornament to the bracelet. So I will take the slider, put the slider on the leather, on my piece of black leather, like this. And now I can close my bracelet. I will take the other ribbon end, put it on the piece of leather and also press. This way. And as you can see, I have another jump ring here. I will open the jump ring with the pliers. I'll grab it with the pliers, take the jump ring opener and open this way. So I have opened the jump ring. I will put the jump ring on the ribbon end, and I will close it with the pliers, this way. And now I can close the bracelet, this way. So as you can see, this is what the finished bracelet looks like. So the bracelet closes like this, with the lobster claw clasp and the two ribbon ends. And this is the ornament, the slider. And this is what the finished bracelet looks like.